the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're away on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, it's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They're set up at the 35 now. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. It's inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Penix working from the gun. they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix facing a 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. In motion left is Evans. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Cope with a catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again is Baker. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker throwing again. This finds Evans, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now, they're left with 4th and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. You're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Pushing for it. He needs the goal line, but no! Oh, he's out of bounds short. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short, and they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Finds London on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll come up 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He gets loose down the right side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Running left is Robinson. He's within striking distance. Is in. Touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Baker. Digs there to bring it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Irvin here from the gun. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Offense in the hurry up here. So before they try it on 3rd and inches, the timeout's called. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He fires one deep down. They connect on the deep shot. He has the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Penix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Here's Penix to throw. Got a man, it's London. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Keeps himself upright. He makes it in for the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And these guys tie things up at 14. Ku all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he's got a free play here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. 1st down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Mayfield. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll give them a 1st down. Penix working from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got to...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Mayfield now, blitz coming. Caught by his back. Touchdown! McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 46. Finds a seam down the middle. And that is a touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. Then he's in, touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives them the 1st. Man in motion here. On 1st down, here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brandon Stevens has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Irving hauls it in. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This one's come. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the defense. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. London going in motion left. Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys turn the fumble into 6. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Koo with the extra point. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Digs there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Mayfield now from the gun. He lets a heater go deep. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Penix here from the gun. He won't get this complete to Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Got a man. It's London. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Colt with a catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Baker throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This is brought in at the 15. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And they're going to have a first down. Mayfield to throw again. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goals.
And he's in for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys start the second half with some needed points. Drake London with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensive